Merci Audition. I live in Albany, New York. What is it all about? You know, you might be 50 plus, somewhere between 50 and 75 years old, and you're not in midlife anymore. Midlife happened about 10 years ago, but you're in that final act, that third act, so to speak, of your life. If you're lucky, you get to live to 100, and many of us are, but for now, the thing that I notice about people is they're really asking themselves, if not now, when? When am I going to do all these things that I know I can do, or I want to do, or I dream I can do? Ordinary people doing extraordinary things, or extraordinary people doing ordinary things. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter what your big dream is. I'm living mine right now because my whole life I wanted my own TV show. And so I'm thanking Oprah right now for this opportunity to just get me in gear, to get me in action to do this. And I think the world's really ready for that kind of connection. It's okay to be who you are, whoever you are. But I want to talk to the people who are, you know, going to finish up their masters and retire, and then they're going off to throw pots, something they've never done. I want to look at the absolute beginner, the person who can't even start dancing. They have to learn by going like this: find your shoulder, find your shoulder, find your shoulder, till they get to the point where they can get out on a dance floor and dance. That's the absolute beginner. And I think that could even possibly be the name for the show, Absolute Beginner. What do you want to do? What do you want to do now? I'm going to teach you right now how to get this applause in your life every single day. You ready? You ready for me? Okay. Well, the first thing you have to do is get some real solid ground behind you, all right? You can do this in front of the bathroom sink every morning. You know, you look at the sink, you look in that mirror, you look at that mirror, and you're like, oh my God, I didn't look like this yesterday. And maybe you look a little more like this in the mirror. That's kind of how I look because my hair stands up. Okay, so I look in the mirror. Wow, me? I'm in the mirror. And I see in the mirror all those people who acknowledge me every day. My family, my friends, your audience, whoever your audience, your peeps, your fans, whoever they are in that background. So you want to take them all in. Now you kind of want to throw a little humility in there because, you know, you got to be a little humble to take things in. If you're too prideful, something bad seems to happen. So you look in the mirror and you're like, oh, for me? And then you back up so that you don't hit your head on the sink. And you say, with one energetic, effortless bow. And I'm not talking a bow like this. I'm like a bow like you're the queen, okay? You're going to step back. You look in the mirror. You acknowledge. For me? Yes, for you. Okay, give that like, oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Like you can even put your little knees together. Now, if you're a guy, you want to go like this. For me? Thank you. Okay? So, for me, and then you have to put your whole body, your whole soul, your whole behind into this. All right? And you bow. Oh, thank you. Now, if you can't get that far down, honor your limitations. You know, this isn't about a competition. This is about getting your whole body, the hokey pokey. You put your left foot in, you put your whole self in. That is what life is all about.